Ladies and gentlemen, let me open with a joke that stings just a little. Someone once said, "I want a job that pays like a CEO, treats me like a baby, and requires zero skills." And the world replied, "Sure, in your dreams." Because here's reality. The world doesn't pay you for who you are. It pays you for what you can do. But most people don't get this. They wake up thinking, if someone paid me more, then I'd improve. No. It works the other way around. I remember a young guy telling me, "Sir, I don't want to learn sales. It's too hard. I just want a good paying job." I told him, "You want high income without high skills? That's like wanting six-pack abs without giving up pizza. Impossible." Think about the people you call overnight successes. The ones trending everywhere. People say they're so lucky. Really? Look at Mr. Beast. The man spent years studying video, storytelling, thumbnails, attention span. He failed more times than most people even tried. Today everyone sees the money, but nobody saw the learning. Skills first. Money follows. Always. But here's the funny part, most people act like learning is punishment. They want money without mistakes, growth without discomfort, success without sweat. It's like wanting to win the Olympics without training. Let me make it simple. When you start any job, you're basically a new phone with no apps. You look good, but you're useless. Skills are the apps: communication, negotiation, digital skills, leadership, problem solving. Those turn you into someone the world actually pays for. But our generation? We want to learn today and earn tomorrow. Sorry, skills aren't instant noodles. They're slow cooked. The longer you invest, the richer the results. Here's the harsh truth. People who chase money too early end up with neither money nor skills. People who chase skills first. Money has no choice but to follow them. So picture your future self walking up to you. Does that version say, "Thank you for learning early, you made my life easier"? Or, "Bro, why were you so lazy?" Because the gap between a millionaire and an average person isn't intelligence. It's skill accumulation. You can lose a job, but not your skills. You can lose money, but not what you know. And that's why winners treat learning like a business, not a hobby. Most say, "I'll learn when I have time." Winners say, "I'll make time, because this is how I'll learn." The money trap versus the skill path. Here's a funny truth about money. Money has trust issues. If it feels you're chasing it, it runs away. But if it sees you upgrading yourself, suddenly it says, "Okay, fine. I trust this person." Most people don't get this. They say, "Pay me well, then I'll learn." That's like saying, "Give me muscles first, then I'll go to the gym." Look around. The highest earners aren't superheroes. They're normal people with rare skills. Keanu Reeves didn't start with millions. He spent years learning martial arts, stunt work, timing, discipline. The earnings came after the skills. Billie Eilish didn't earn first. She learned first. Experimenting, practicing, producing in her bedroom before the world even knew her name. But people want shortcuts. They want to be chefs without learning how to chop onions. They want Instagram fame without learning lighting, sound, or how not to talk like they just woke up. Imagine a guy who wants to start a business for freedom. But he can't manage time, can't talk to people, panics when the Wi-Fi drops. And thinks confidence comes from scrolling motivational quotes. This is the same person who says he wants to earn big, but doesn't want to learn small. And when he fails, he says life is unfair. No sir, life is fair. You skipped the tutorials. Every time you felt stuck, the real issue wasn't money. It was a missing skill. Broke. Money won't fix it. Skills will. Underpaid? Switching jobs won't fix it. Skills will. Want a new life? Motivation won't fix it. Skills will. Skills are the one superpower nobody can take from you. The funny reality of early career struggles. Life feels hard not because life is hard, but because you're playing it at level 1. At level 1, everything beats you. Bills beat you. Deadlines beat you. Stress beats you. Even your alarm clock beats you. But once you learn new skills, you level up. Suddenly life changes from, why is everything so hard, to, why didn't I learn this earlier? People say they're waiting for the right opportunity. That's like saying, I'll start swimming once I know how to swim. Opportunities don't come to people who wait. Opportunities come to people who are ready. Look at any successful person. Before the money came the skills. Before the fans came the practice. Before the confidence came the hours of training alone with no applause. Skills are the seed. Success is the tree. Most people want the shade but don't want to plant anything. How skills create big opportunities. Money gives comfort. Skills give control. And control is real freedom. Lose your job tomorrow, no skills, you panic. With skills, you have options. When you rely only on salary, you're a phone at 1% battery. One wrong step and you shut down. When you rely on skills, you're a power bank. We all know that one person who panics over everything. And another who handles everything calmly. Why? Skills. Problem solving is a skill. Emotional control is a skill. Decision making is a skill. Clear thinking is a skill. And when you learn these early, life becomes shockingly easier. Most people want CEO salaries with "you'll-learn later" effort. That's like wanting to race a Ferrari after practicing on a bicycle. Here's the truth. Replaceable people earn peanuts. Irreplaceable people earn premiums. Skills give you confidence before they give you cash. One skill can change your whole life. Communication. Financial literacy. Leadership. Digital skills. Skills make life easier in ways money never can. The final rule that makes you wealthy. People think success is one lucky break. In reality, success is built from tiny skills you collect daily when nobody is watching. Learning feels slow. Boring. Invisible. Then suddenly, one day, the life that used to overwhelm you feels too small. Because skills you learned quietly. Start paying loudly. Remember the first time you used a computer? Buttons everywhere. Chaos everywhere. Now you fly through everything effortlessly. That's how all skills work. You don't feel the growth daily, but you feel the results eventually. So ask yourself. What skill can I learn today that my future self will thank me for? Not what pays today. Not what looks cool today. What makes you valuable tomorrow? And no, you don't need to learn everything. Just the right few things deeply. There's always that person who knows everything but can't do anything. Then there's the quiet one who actually learned. The world always pays the quiet one. Pick one skill. Become so good that people say, I need this person. Master that one skill. Then combine it with another. Communication plus sales. Design plus marketing. Creativity plus discipline. Leadership plus empathy. Writing plus persuasion. When skills combine, income explodes. People don't become rich by knowing many things. They become rich by knowing a few things extremely well. The door of success. Imagine two people standing at the door of success. One keeps knocking, begging for someone to open. The other? He studies the lock, and opens it himself. The world respects the second person. Because he didn't wait for permission, he prepared for opportunity. That is learn before you earn. Become someone the world notices. Someone the world relies on. Someone the world pays for. Not because you asked for money, but because your skills made you impossible to ignore. Money will follow you. Opportunities will follow you. Success will follow you. Because you learned first, and earned later. Thank you for listening. And don't forget to like and subscribe, my friends.